Modern research, particularly in the field of neuroscience, is now revealing fascinating insights into the unique aspects of women's brains and their profound capacity for intuitive and spiritual connection. Studies suggest that women often exhibit stronger neural connections in areas associated with empathy, emotional processing, and holistic thinking. Our intuition, our gut feeling, is not just some mystical concept, it's a powerful cognitive process deeply rooted in our biology. This inherent intuitive capacity is your ultimate spiritual compass. This inherent ability to connect deeply, to intuitively sense truths, to foster community, and to embody the life-giving force itself. This was the power men feared. This was the power they sought to control. If women could access the divine directly, if their intuition was trusted as a primary spiritual compass, then the need for male mediators, priests, prophets, gurus, would vanish. If women were seen as direct conduits to the sacred, then their authority would be undeniable, challenging the very foundation of patriarchal control. But when patriarchy took hold, particularly through fear-based religion, this innate wiring became a threat. If women could connect directly to the divine spirit, if their intuition was their ultimate guide, then priests, prophets, and male-dominated hierarchies became obsolete. This fundamental challenge to their power structure drove the deliberate suppression of the divine feminine. The constant messaging of not good enough, too much, or sinful, especially around women's bodies and their inherent power, was designed to create what we called the soul scar. It activated the amygdala, your brain's fear center, conditioning you to associate your own power and intuition with danger or spiritual impurity. This is a subtle but powerful form of brainwashing, designed to keep you disempowered and compliant, disconnecting you from your deepest spiritual self. This hardwired fear response explains why breaking free from these patterns feels so incredibly challenging, almost like overcoming a physical addiction. It explains why our rights were stripped away, why our lineage was forced to be tied to men's names, and why our very essence was deemed less than or impure. It was to dismantle our inherent power and ensure we remained compliant. This historical trajectory provides undeniable proof that the subjugation of women in many religious contexts was not an inherent or original divine decree, but rather a man-made construct that evolved over millennia to consolidate power and maintain social order. The fear of the divine feminine and the suppression of women's spiritual agency appear to be central to how humanity became divided, by splitting beliefs into exclusive, fear-based religions and by fearing and suppressing women to make them less than men. But the truth, like water, always finds a way to surface. Modern